morning, guys. It is the gloomiest day ever, and I'm sad because today is supposed to be Sunday fun day. Zach and I are going to be going to a local bar to watch some football games. I'm back on my morning workout grind, by the way. Last vlog, I experimented with like, oh, maybe I'll try the nighttime workouts. That's not for me. Like I did not enjoy it in the end. Like that's just, I was ready to fall asleep by the time I started working out. But regardless of when I work out, every morning I start my day the same way with my AG1, which I just store in my fridge. And honestly, I'm really exposing us. This is such a depressing fridge. Oh my gosh, we have to like organize it and go shopping. But I am so excited because I got to work with AG1 on this video, which I started taking AG1 probably like 3 or 4 months ago. It was summer, but after the wedding. And if you've never heard of AG1, it is a foundational nutrition supplement. And that is huge because that means it's helping your whole body instead of just targeting this thing and this thing and this thing. And then before you know it, you're taking 1,000,001 pills. You're wondering, are they even working? Which is working for what? With this though, all you need is just 1 scoop. This is something that I take first thing in the morning. Well, after my workout. I do it after my workout, but before my coffee even. And in this, I just have 8 ounces of water. Dump it in, give it a nice little shake, and then in just 8 ounces of water with this, you're getting over 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients. So everything from your multivitamin to probiotics, prebiotics, greens, superfoods, like there is so much that is packed inside of this. They have reworked their formula over 50 times since 2010. Like they're constantly trying to make this the best it can be. And even if you are eating as healthy as possible, like I consider myself to be a very healthy eater, there's just no way you're getting all of this. It's not possible. So as for the taste, because I was so concerned about the taste, I'm just not someone who can like do the whole like, oh, like, what is it? Like where you like cover your nose? Does that even work? I don't know. But I am a very, very picky eater, taster, and I love the taste. Like I actually crave it now, and I think it's just because also like it's like a brain signal thing, like my morning routine, like I actually crave this as being part of my morning. It's the same thing with working out first thing in the morning, and why I do prefer morning workouts over nights. It just starts my day up for success. Like it just, when you do that one thing in the morning for yourself, I don't know, like I just feel like it then leads to like another good decision, another one, and another and another. And as for the taste, I guess I would consider it like just very fruity, tropical, pineapple-y maybe. It's just honestly an enjoyable drink. I don't feel the need to chug it. I drink it at like a leisurely pace as long as I have time. And yeah, like I'm obsessed with this stuff. And as for the benefits, like I said, it's foundational nutrition. So it is helping gut health, immune health, brain fog and clarity, mood boosting even. And there are no bad ingredients like added sugar, GMOs, for me, dairy. That is considered very bad for many reasons. I do have a link below, and if you guys tap that, you will get a 1-year supply of the vitamin D3 and K2 droppers. I take this every single morning. My doctor, before I started taking any of this, told me I was very low on vitamin D actually, and I take 2 droplets, but not yet. I take this with my breakfast just because I think it's like fat soluble. I read that it's just good to take with food, so I take this with my breakfast. And I had someone ask, like, do I put it in my breakfast? No, I don't want to do it yet because I have an empty stomach. I put it just on my tongue, and then it just, very simple. So with that link, you will get a 1-year supply of the vitamin D3 and K2 dropper, and then 5 free of the travel packs. Because even when you're on the go, no excuses. I will have all that information down below. Thank you so much to AG1 for working with me on this video. And as for the rest of my morning, pretty much just gonna chillax and then get ready, and just gonna be a big football day. And I'm excited because the Jets and the Bengals are playing at different times, which is like the biggest treat ever when they play. Those are my 2 teams, by the way. I obviously grew up a huge Jets fan, but coming to Cincinnati, I root for the Bengals, and I'm excited I get to watch both of the games. Morning, guys. You are currently propped up on the staircase. This is literally the only place in the entire basement where I could prop you guys up, so bear with me here. But today I decided to skip burn because it was back and glutes, which is like my worst nightmare right now. For back, my shoulder has just been awful. And then for glutes, well, that's ironic. Basically glutes like involves your back. Obviously like you're squatting down, and my back, I did something to it the other day. I think I was lazy with a deadlift, where obviously to protect your back, you're supposed to suck in your core and then really use your butt. Like you kind of stick your butt out. I was just lazy, and I was like, let me just literally go like this. And that is just not the move. But luckily Zach has all of this like PT stuff from his own issues. So I've been trying to use some of those. I'm scared of the inversion table. You guys know we got this inversion table. I'm a little too frightened to do that alone. We'll need Zach here for that assistance. But this Theragun I do to Zach's back like a few times a week. And I'm scared. Oh, that's like so intense. I'm scared of it, but I'm just desperate for relief. Oh. But I'm sorry, I literally did not vlog at all last night. I thought we were just gonna go to the bar. We were meeting up with a couple of friends. We were just gonna be there for like, I don't know, like an hour or two, but we ended up being there literally all day into the, not night, but like evening, like 7 something. And it was so much fun, like just chilling, watching football. I guess if I forget to or cannot vlog, it's a good sign that I had a good night. But that's not to say that when I vlog, I don't have a good night. But it was a lot more busy than expected. And it's like the rainiest day ever again. Why? Which I guess today I really just plan on getting like work done, computer work. So I guess that's good. But it's like once it's like day 3 or 4 of the gloom, ready for the sun, like where are you? And you can't really tell today just because of all the gloom, but on a sunny day, these trees are like fire, like just the most beautiful colors. I'm sorry, in every vlog I give you guys tree updates. I think it's so exciting, so hopefully you guys do too. Also, these Define jackets will always be one of the most worth it products from Lululemon. Like I genuinely think, I don't know, like I have not found a dupe like that fits as nice as this. And then their leggings just like feel like butter. I love their leggings so much. I had to run to the grocery store for oatmeal. I ran out, but I am just currently marveling over this because growing up, Reese's Puffs was just like, oh my gosh, the best cereal ever, that and Cocoa Puffs. And now they're making these Reese's Puff Minis and these Cocoa Puff Minis, and I'm so intrigued. I also really enjoyed Cookie Crisp. Cocoa Pebbles I tolerated, but it certainly wasn't as good as Cocoa Krispies. And then in high school, I went through a slight Raisin Bran addiction where I kid you not, I would come home from school and eat like 4 bowls of Raisin Bran. It was not good. Honestly, if you were to ask me what my death row meal would be, I honestly think I might just tell you like bring 3 boxes of Raisin Bran and we'll call it a day. Like I love that stuff. Pop-Tart Bites, have you guys seen this? What the heck? Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm done. I'm really done. I just finished doing my hair and I've been so frustrated. Like, what is this? What is it? Looks so bad. I tried to experiment with my Drybar wand, which I always used to use when I was on the news. Like, it was my go-to. Then I switched to the Dyson Airwrap. Obviously for curly hair I'm talking about. Like when I want to, you know, add a little something to my hair. I don't know, I might try to like brush it out. Is that gonna ruin everything? Give it a little shake. Oh, honestly, the brushing it out really helps. And we're gonna go in there with the lock. Honestly, I am so overdue for washing my hair, so that's probably part of the reason. Like my hair is just revolting. It's like, please wash me. Okay, I'm actually feeling good about this, and I think I'm going to go to a coffee shop for just doing work, which, okay, literally last time I was vlogging, it was a Monday, I ended up going to Starbucks, and there's nothing wrong with that, but I just feel like it just feels nicer to go to like a local coffee shop. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it, but a lot of them are actually closed on Monday. And honestly, like the vibes in Starbucks are immaculate, so I might go back because here we are again, it's a Monday, and I have a lot of computer work to get done. Also, my top is from Lulus. This is like one of my favorite sweaters that I currently own because I love the material. Like I like when a sweater isn't like so suffocating, and that's coming from me. Obviously I'm the coldest person ever, but I'd rather layer. I like having a nice base that's like comfy, and then in my opinion looks pretty good. So I can link this below. Knocked out about 3 hours of work, which I don't know what it is, but when I go to Starbucks or any coffee shop, it's just like a black hole, and I can focus like no other. Like, I guess at home there are so many distractions, and I don't know, but that was great. As I was walking out of Starbucks though, I just had a revelation that I want to discuss in the car. as I was walking out, there was this man in front of me who basically let the door close in my face. Like, I was expecting him to hold it just because that's like a standard thing that you do for someone. He did not. I guess he just didn't notice me, didn't care, whatever, and it like truly like closed in my face. Like, thank goodness I got my like hand up last minute. My first reaction was like, what the heck, dude? Like, I didn't say this, but I'm just like, what the heck is your problem? Like, that was awful. And then my second was like, I kind of chuckled. He looked like my brother, like very similar. I always say my brother is the most highly doppelgangable person ever. Like, he has so many doppelgangers who are just constantly walking around. It is the weirdest thing. But anyway, so like he kind of reminded me of my brother a bit, and I chuckled like, wow, that's definitely something Neil would do. And obviously my brother isn't a bad person in any way, and I feel like that's how I genuinely see the world and I see people. Like, and I'm not trying to give anyone advice or be preachy, but I don't know. I always like hear and see people getting mad at everyone. Like, oh, this person, I hate that person and this and that. And it's like, that woman who annoyed you, like, she's probably a mom. She's probably someone's sister. She's probably someone's aunt. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're all human. And so like that guy, I'm like, oh man, that's kind of just like my brother. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's one way that I don't get too angry at people, because I'm just like, we're all just human. We're all somebody's sister or brother or mother or father, whatever. And I don't know, it genuinely annoys me when people get so angry at everyone. Like, for example, when I posted about reading Jada Pinkett Smith's book, you will not believe how many DMs I got from people who were saying they hate her, she's an awful human, this and that. And it's like, do you know her? Like, to say those words, and I understand, like, hate, you don't necessarily mean it, like, whatever, you might just be throwing around words, but, like, there is just way too much negativity in the world for you to be, like, throwing around those words. Like, no, she's not a bad human. You probably don't know her. You might not agree with some of the things that you've seen her do, but you also don't really understand everything about her. For example, reading her book, I can realize why she probably comes across a little more abrasive than most people in Hollywood. Well, guess what? I mean, when she was a teenager, she was a drug dealer. Her mom was a drug addict. She lived in really rough neighborhoods of Baltimore. Like, she had just such a different upbringing, where if I had that same upbringing, I'd probably be a little bit like that too. I don't know. I just got back from the grocery store, and it was like the Hunger Games of Halloween candy, because tonight is the night before Halloween, and I just don't know what to expect, because obviously this is our first year as homeowners, our first year passing out Halloween candy, and our first year in the neighborhood, and there are just so many kids. So I feel like I went all out. Like, I made sure to get, I think, like, I don't know, 250 pieces, because I want our neighbors to know that I respect their kids. I want their kids to have a great time. And so, yeah, hopefully we'll have enough. And then as for dinner tonight, this actually looks sad. This looks pathetic. Okay, wait, this is the star of the show. We are going to be making chicken fajitas, which was actually the first meal I ever cooked for Zach back in the day, when I thought I was going to somehow become some sort of like great chef type woman, and that was one of the only meals I ever cooked for you. Chicken fajitas.
Yeah, 4.5 years ago, and I haven't gotten a meal since.
All right, why don't you cook for me? Actually, Zach, you should cook tonight.
What is it? What doesn't even make any sense?
What do you mean it doesn't make sense?
You just say, yeah, you never cook for me, and you're like, oh, how about you do it?
Well, why does the woman have to, is my question.
She doesn't. I'm coughing. She doesn't have to. She certainly doesn't have to. In this household, it would be a shock.
So it'll be a team effort.
It'd be a Halloween scare if you were ever whipping anything up in the kitchen.
I don't need to, is the thing.
No,
I have enough going for me.
It's 2023. Everybody can cook their own food. Men can be in the kitchen. Women can be in the kitchen. A lot of times, women are not in the kitchen. They don't clean very much. I gotta do all the cleaning.
Oh, shush! Now you're lying. Like, I keep this house spotless, don't even, but it's gonna be a team effort tonight. I have decided, let's make the chicken fajitas.
Did you forget salsa?
Oh, shoot, I did. I'm sorry. Okay, so I just received an unexpected package from Lulus in the mail. I have absolutely no idea what this is, but that just makes it like so much more exciting. Oh my gosh. Guys, I can already tell this is gonna be a good one. This is not sponsored. I had no idea this package was coming, but I am so excited because obviously, selfishly, I just like love, you know, getting new clothes. Who wouldn't? But I love being able to show you guys some of the new things they have, starting with a sweater dress. I feel like everyone needs a sweater dress in their wardrobe. And this is my first one. I don't know, actually, oh, that's not true. I do have a sweater dress back in New York from when I was living in New York, but it never made its way here. I love this one. First of all, I love the fact that it's just comfy. Like, I don't want to be wearing a sweater dress in the middle of winter and like, you know, sucking in and not comfy. Like, I love the fact that it has this like comfy, relaxed fit. Love the sleeves. They're like low-key like the bubble sleeves, and I always feel like these are super flattering for winter time. And then I have this belt. I mean, honestly, I would wear it just like this. I think this is super cute, but I think a belt could also add a little bit of shape if you wanted that. Okay, yes, my mirror's right there. I love the way this looks. And this belt is actually from Lulus as well. I've used it on like 15 different outfits so far this fall, but wow, okay, first one was a success. And as always, the material is just so good. Next, we've got a nice charcoal coat, and this is perfect for when you're going out to the bars and you don't want to have on a huge puffer, but you still need like a little something. I don't know how, guys, in college, we went to the bars in just dresses and nothing else. Like, how was that a thing? It was like 10 degrees. I went to college in upstate New York, and like if you wore a coat out, like that was unheard of. It just wasn't a thing, but not anymore. I now wear coats, and this is just perfect for that. Here's what it looks like buttoned. Super cute. And they also sent over a scarf. Oh my gosh, this is the warmest scarf ever. I obviously wouldn't wear it with the turtleneck. This is like overkill, way too much, but that's why I like having some neutral coats so you can like add the pop of color with a scarf. Okay, we've got a sweater skirt combo. I just decided to pair these together. I think it works. First of all, this skirt, what is it doing to my body? Like, I don't normally have like these curves like this, so I really like the skirt. It's like this satin material. And then I actually think you could wear this sweater two different ways. So obviously we have like the V-neck, super open chest area because it's kind of like sitting right on the edge of your shoulders. But if you wanted to, you could wear the sweater reverse and then have a little more back action and have that be like the open part. Okay, this is like the softest sweater ever. What the heck? And this is just like a super cute sweater to pop on. I'd probably pair this with Uggs, running around, still comfy, still warm. Okay, this is a similar sweater as the white one, which if you were looking for just like neutral sweaters that are gonna go with a bunch of different outfits, these are perfect. And I really like the fact that it's the crop isn't just like crop that feels so teenagery to me. I like that it's like cropped at the peak and then it kind of like has all this material back here. And then once again, I really like this like open shoulder action. I feel like it like adds a little something. What am I doing? Okay, this is everything I love in a sweater. Number one, so freaking soft. Number two, the color, obviously, you guys know, I love pink. And number three, I am learning, I'm obsessed with this like bubble sleeve thing on sweaters. It just like adds a little something. It makes it seem a little more like dressy instead of just like a plain sweater. Fun fact, Lulus was founded in 1996, I guess. This is super, super comfy, and I like the fact that it's like this like loose fit. Also the inside, how do I not make this awkward, is a super soft fleece material. I always love Lulus crew necks like this, like just for lounging around the house, going out and about. I also really like this color. It's like this very, very, very light, subtle sage green almost. Ooh, they also sent over some earrings, which I've never tried Lulus jewelry. It looks like the brand is Etika. These are so freaking cute. I actually have a wedding coming up this winter, and I feel like these would be so good, especially when I wear my hair down. I like earrings to show, but like it doesn't show with my hair down if I just do like studs or something subtle. Oh my gosh, I love these. What the heck? Wow, I really, really like these. And I like the fact that even though my hair is down, like you see them, like they do not want to be hidden. Guys, we have a Coatigan. You guys know this is a new discovery for me. The Lulus Coatigans are so good. My other Coatigan that I have, I've seriously worn it, I kid you not, I think 20 times in the last month. It's just so perfect because first of all, obviously when it gets colder, I can like throw this on under a puffer. But for now, I've just been doing errands in them, running out and about. They're so just like comfy. Like it feels like you're wearing a little blanket, but it's cute. And I really like this print. Wow, that was such a nice little surprise. I was not expecting that. And I'm going to try to track down these products, by the way, and link them below for you because this is like the perfect fall/winter staples, especially like a lot of these pieces can be worn in so many different ways. So if you're trying to like build up your fall winter wardrobe or just treat yourself to a few new things, these all hit. Wow, that was very nice. Thank you so much to Lulus for sending all of that over and for helping me get dressed today because I will not be taking this off. I just ran to Walgreens to pick up one of my prescriptions. You guys know I am on metformin for PCOS, which I figured I could give a little update on the whole PCOS situation. As of now, in my like real time of filming this, I have not even uploaded the video saying I have PCOS, which is funny. It's going live tomorrow. And even though like a part of me kind of doesn't really want to talk about it, I think it can only help because when I first got diagnosed, the first thing I did was I went to YouTube to find other people talking about it. And like, it really does help to hear other people who are going through something similar. So here I am giving a little update. My doctor recently prescribed me a hormone supplement. My case of PCOS is interesting. So a lot of people, like literally almost everyone I know who has been diagnosed with PCOS has an increase of the male hormone. I do not. Which my doctor said actually could be a side effect of me being on birth control for as long as I was. But I do not have elevated testosterone levels, and honestly, I feel like you don't even need to run a blood test for me to know that, just because there are many side effects. Like, for example, I don't deal with facial hair. I don't deal with hair thinning. Like, my hair has not really changed in thickness. I don't know. It wasn't shocking to me that my testosterone levels were not high, but she just prescribed this medicine to hopefully get things going because my biggest PCOS symptom is simply not having a period. So she prescribed this hormone, and I am honestly terrified because messing with hormones, like our hormones are just everything. Like they control so much from physical appearance to your mood to how you're feeling, like just everything. And so I'm really scared to take this hormone, which I don't even have it. Like they're still not in stock. But I'm really scared because I have a bad feeling about this. I've Googled it. There could be acne, oily skin, weight gain, just all of these bad side effects. But if it means helping my health in any way, I'm down. Let's do it. I'll give it a try. And we go to Mexico next week, so this is not good timing, I feel like, but I'm just like, I am willing to do anything. And I really, really, really need to strike a balance between wanting to be informed and get answers and obsessing. Because I think I've been a little borderline obsessed. I'm also very interested. It's very interesting. What is this that is wrong with me and how can I help? And I know on the internet it is very, 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 I don't want to say trendy, but it's a very big thing to just denounce modern medicine. And it's all about supplements and nature healing, and all of that. And I have nothing against that. But I really do believe in modern medicine. So I think my approach is almost probably going to be maybe a dual type approach, maybe both things can help. But for now, I am really just trusting my doctor and just seeing if we can get me back to normal, because as of now, it's just things have not been helping. And I'm really, really grateful. So I'm about to be on my third dose of metformin. So far, it's not working. My doctor said to just be patient. Let's see if this can work for me. But my side effects of just feeling awful and just absolutely awful and then wanting to throw up every second have dissipated. I think my body is getting used to it, which I'm wondering if we're not gonna have to up my dosage and I'm gonna have to deal with this all over again. But I'm just so grateful because I have never experienced such bad side effects of a medicine in my life. If I was reporting, I don't know how I would have done any of this. I really don't. I don't know how I would have gotten to work. And I know people do this every day, so I'm not saying it's not doable, but I just genuinely don't know how I would do it. So yeah, I'm just trying to live a healthy life. I mean, all of these websites are talking about, you should start exercising and you should start eating healthy. And I am. I exercise, 4 to 5 times a week, and I eat as healthy as I can. I'm not the healthiest human ever, but I do think I do a pretty good job. So it's just I don't want to hit into obsessive levels over this, but it's very hard not to. That's where I'm at, just trying to remain positive and, be grateful, but it definitely is concerning. Meanwhile, my stomach is grumbling, and you know what that means? Leftovers.
different for me.
I just wrapped up work for the day, just in the nick of time because it is Halloween and trick-or-treating starts at 6. So obviously I didn't want to work into the night, you know, people coming to the door and all of that. I wanted to make sure I am ready to do my civil duty and pass out Halloween candy all night. And today has just been like a very big shooting day, actually. I haven't really done any editing. The last clip you would have seen, Zach and I did a Zoom interview with his boss's daughter who's in college. She's writing a paper about like people in the media. I don't even know exactly what the paper is, but we just, you know, answered some of her questions. It was nice. And I'm so curious how many children are going to be coming and trick-or-treating. Like, I have no idea what to expect. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. And once again, I will have that AG1 link down below. That will get you, with your first order, 5 free travel packs and the vitamin D3 and K2 dropper. So I think all you have to do is just click the link. Super easy. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna prepare for the children and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.